Have you noticed how every major tech company is racing to own the future of AI? OpenAI has ChatGPT Enterprise. Microsoft has Copilot for Business. And now, Google has entered the battlefield with something huge. Gemini Enterprise, a full-scale AI subscription built specifically for businesses. This isn't just another update or feature drop. This is Google's official declaration of war in the enterprise AI space. Because for years, Google dominated search, ads, and cloud. But when ChatGPT exploded, it was caught off guard. Now, with Gemini Enterprise, Google is saying one thing loud and clear: we're not playing catch-up anymore, we're leading. So what exactly is Gemini Enterprise? Think of it as Google's all-in-one AI operating system for work, combining the power of Gemini, Models, Google, Workspace, and cloud automation, all wrapped inside a subscription designed for companies that want to scale AI securely and fast. Businesses that use Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Meet, they're already inside Google's ecosystem. Now, Gemini Enterprise takes that foundation and adds an intelligent brain on top of it. You're not just typing documents, you're having Gemini rewrite, summarize, and translate them. You're not just analyzing data in Sheets. Gemini is generating insights, building charts, and spotting anomalies before you do. You're not scheduling meetings manually. Gemini reads the conversation, suggests the best time, and sends the invites automatically. It's like having a full-time AI team inside every department: HR, marketing, finance, sales, all powered by Google. But here is where it gets wild. Gemini Enterprise isn't just a set of productivity tools. It's a new layer of business intelligence that sits on top of Google Cloud. Imagine combining Google's massive AI models with your private business data securely, so you can ask, Gemini, what's our customer churn rate this quarter? Or which product category is trending fastest in Q3? The AI doesn't just give you static reports. It runs real-time analysis across your cloud data and tells you what is actually happening. That's the kind of automation CEOs and data teams have been dreaming about for years. And Google's timing couldn't be better. In 2024, businesses realized I wasn't just a cool demo anymore, it was survival. Every enterprise wants to integrate AI, but building your own system is expensive and risky. Gemini Enterprise removes that barrier. You subscribe and instantly get access to one of the most powerful AI ecosystems in the world, maintained and scaled by Google itself. It's plug-and-play AI, but for serious business operations. Now, let's talk about what makes Gemini Enterprise truly different. Unlike most AI tools, it's built around privacy-first architecture. That means your business data never trains Google's public models. Everything runs within secure Google Cloud environments, fully compliant with enterprise-level security and governance. For big companies worried about data leaks or intellectual property risks, this is a game changer. Another big advantage: multi-agent collaboration. Gemini Enterprise doesn't just respond to a single user. It coordinates multiple AI agents across your company. For example, your marketing agent could request campaign insights from your analytics agent, and together they generate a plan. This means Gemini isn't just one assistant per user. It is a connected ecosystem of agents that talk to each other, just like departments in a real company. This is where Google might actually leapfrog the competition. Because while OpenAI's ChatGPT Enterprise focuses on conversational intelligence, Gemini Enterprise focuses on organizational intelligence, AI that understands how teams work together. And the UI? Google nailed it. You don't need to open new tools or learn prompts. Gemini is already baked into Gmail, Docs, Slides, and Drive, right where you work every day. You'll see a glowing Gemini icon that quietly helps with writing, summarizing, researching, or building. It's subtle but insanely powerful. Let's look at real-world applications. A startup could use Gemini Enterprise to write investor updates, generate slide decks, and forecast sales, all automatically. A marketing agency could build ad copy, SEO reports, and campaign briefs in minutes, not hours. A bank could use it for compliance reporting, fraud detection summaries, and customer service responses, all AI-assisted but fully auditable. And because it's subscription-based, any company, big or small, can get access without needing to hire a team of developers or data scientists. That's what makes this launch so important. It democratizes enterprise AI. Now let's talk strategy. Google knows it's late to the conversational AI party. ChatGPT got there first, and Microsoft's Copilot got there faster. But Google has something even more valuable: the infrastructure and the data. Gemini Enterprise leverages years of Google's experience with search, YouTube, and cloud, turning all that infrastructure into a foundation for AI at scale. And the pricing strategy? It's aggressive. Google is offering tiered plans starting at competitive enterprise rates, undercutting many of its rivals. In short, it's signaling that it wants market share, not just prestige. This could be a direct hit to Microsoft 365 Copilot and ChatGPT team. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Gemini Enterprise isn't limited to Office apps. It extends to Google Cloud as Vertex AI, meaning businesses can build and deploy their own AI agents inside the same ecosystem. You could literally design your own custom agents powered by Gemini that connect to your databases, CRM systems, or APIS. So if you want a sales forecast agent or a customer retention agent, you can build it with a few clicks and deploy it across your company. This agentic capability is what turns Gemini Enterprise from a tool into a platform. It's no longer about individual productivity. It's about autonomous business operations. Analysts are already calling this move Google's Copilot moment, but it's much more than that. It's Google's blueprint for the next decade of enterprise AI. They're not just integrating AI into products, they're rebuilding products around AI. And it's not just speculation. Google has already signed early deals with Fortune 500 companies for pilot programs. From retail to logistics, healthcare to finance, every major industry is exploring how Gemini can cut costs, accelerate output, and unlock new efficiencies. In one demo, Google showed Gemini drafting an entire product roadmap, generating slide decks, and analyzing user sentiment, all within one workflow. It is not just impressive, it is a clear sign that manual business processes are about to become obsolete. But of course, the competition won't stay quiet. Microsoft will double down on Copilot. OpenAI will push ChatGPT and enterprise integrations. And Anthropic with Claude is growing fast in the corporate safety niche. This next phase of the AI race won't be about who has the smartest model, but who builds the most seamless enterprise ecosystem. Google's advantage? They own the stack, from cloud to data to apps. And that's what gives Gemini Enterprise real power. It is not an isolated AI model floating in the cloud. It is deeply integrated across the Google universe. Now let's talk about what this means for startups and small businesses. For years, enterprise-grade AI was only available to companies with big budgets and teams of developers. Gemini changes that. With a simple subscription, even a 5-person SaaS startup can have enterprise-grade automation, analytics, and intelligence baked in. It levels the playing field in a way we've never seen before. But there's another layer, and it's something few people are talking about. Gemini Enterprise could make Google Cloud the default AI platform for the next generation of startups. Because once you build your internal systems around Gemini's APIS and agents, switching becomes almost impossible. It is the same playbook Google used with Gmail and Docs, lock in users by providing free and frictionless power. Now imagine when Gemini integrates with Google Ads, YouTube, and analytics. An AI agent that not only builds your campaign, but launches, optimizes, and scales it across platforms automatically. That's where this is heading. A completely connected AI-driven business ecosystem, all powered by Google. And here's something every entrepreneur should pay attention to. Google is turning its massive user base into a training network for Gemini. The more people use it, the smarter it gets. This creates a data flywheel that will make Gemini's enterprise intelligence almost impossible to replicate. This is how empires are built, not by single features, but by systems that learn, grow, and scale faster than competitors can catch up. So yes, Google might have been late to the AI party, but with Gemini Enterprise, it just took the stage with fireworks. It is not a chatbot. It is not a productivity add-on. It is a business transformation engine. It is Google's vision of how every organization will run in the future, powered by intelligent agents that never sleep, never forget, and never stop optimizing. We're entering a new phase in the AI revolution, where every company, from a startup to a global corporation, will have an internal AI workforce. And Gemini Enterprise might just be the system that makes it possible. The message from Google is clear. AI isn't coming to business. It's already here. And we're giving you the keys. So if you thought the AI race was intense before, buckle up. Because with Google now fully in, the war for enterprise AI dominance has officially begun. And this time, it's not just about innovation. It's about who will own the future of work itself.